Hello, this is Carolyn from Carolyn's Paper Therapy, and I just wanted to share with you this afternoon a completed journal that I have been working on and has kind of been put aside for quite a while, but I wanted to do a flip through of it for you today. It's called Soft Sweet Autumn Journal. I started this 2 or 3 months ago and just haven't been able to get to finish it. So I finished it up this afternoon. This is made from a kit called Soft Autumn August Journaling JOY, and it's produced, the digitals are made by Create with Scrimping Mommy. And I will put a link to the kit in my description after I get the video made. This is made using a Cheez-It box for the cover, and I just covered it with some of the papers. And I had two previous videos. One was an introduction and one was just the very beginning of this. So this is just going to be a flip through of the completed journal. I left quite a bit of writing space in this journal. I need to do that more because I think it's good to be able to maybe have a purpose for your journal, like a prayer journal or an event or memories of a certain vacation or something like that. So I wanted to leave plenty of writing space while also decorating it beautifully as a keepsake. I've used the papers from the kit and various laces and trims on the cover, flowers and cheesecloth. This was a pen that I bought at a craft fair one time, and I took the back off of it and used it on here. I always put something on the back. This is a little stamp that my daughter got me where I press it and it says "Handmade with Love" by Carolyn. And I will also write the name of the journal on the back. Underneath the paper here, I did put the ribbon so that I could have a tie for tied closure. I'm just going to untie this and we're going to take a look inside. Inside front cover, I just made a pocket from some of the papers with some lace. This was a die cut butterfly that I did at some time or another for my stash. And in the pocket, I've just made a little booklet for writing. This page is just a beautiful page. I've added a butterfly and some flowers and the word Soft Autumn. Another pocket with some lace and a butterfly and a couple of tags inside that can be written on the back. This page I left as is, added some beautiful lace here on the edge to stick out the edge of the journal, and trimmed it with some pearls and a book page and one of the ephemera from the kit. I've added sayings through here, and they are from this little book I keep using, The Grateful Table, and I'm just going through here and tearing out pages and cutting it up and using the little sayings and poetry that's in this book. I think the sayings in the book kind of prompt you to think about things, and maybe something that reminds you of a story or something that you'd like to write about. This one says, "Share your gifts. The most valiant thing you can do as an artist is inspire someone else to be creative." And this is why I do the videos. Well, twofold. I do the videos for a record of what I've made, but also just to go through and maybe inspire someone to use some of the ideas, or just get that creative feeling welling up inside them where they want to go make something beautiful. I added lace to this page for writing. This saying says, "Look out your window. One of the most magic things I know about human nature is that all of us tend to put off living. We are all dreaming of some magical rose garden over the horizon instead of enjoying the roses blooming outside the windows today. Always appreciate what you have. The things that you have are something that someone else is wishing they had. So it's important for us to always enjoy what we do have. I added some flowers to this and a butterfly. Now this side I added a couple of pockets. This one is from our papers with a tag or journal card inside, Word Inspire. This is some ribbon that I bought that I knew would kind of match this kit, and trimmed with some antique lace and just a piece of ephemera inside. Over here I liked what the page had, and so I just added some lace, and it flips up where you can write underneath it. This page was kind of fun. It's in the center of the signature. There's 3 signatures in this book, and I just did a little fun thing that I hadn't done before. This is writing space, and it just kind of pops up when you open the book. Trimmed it with some lace and some ephemera, cheesecloth. This is a page for writing. Here I made kind of a belly band out of part of the ephemera papers and a journal card trimmed in lace. This is 2 good pages for writing. This is a piece of ephemera just glued in the corner. And I used one of the little tabs. I got these little circular, they're like little price tags, I guess. And I punched out a 1-inch flower and decorated each side and used that on a bulb pin with a butterfly and some lace and some ribbon, just to hang out the side. More writing space. Down here I just did a cluster of lace and ribbon and papers and some book page. This one says, "Worrying isn't worth it. Difficult times have helped me to understand better than before how an infinitely rich and beautiful life is in every way, and that so many things that one goes worrying about are of no importance whatsoever." I read a little slow, and I promise you I can read, but I don't see very well in this light, so stumble a little bit on the reading. This is another page where I just added some lace to flip up and writing space, lace on the edge. Beautiful picture here. This is the beginning of our second signature, and I've used in this signature I've used window envelopes in it to make pockets. So this one is, let's see, this is a large envelope that I folded in half, and it had a window down here. So I put some paper in behind there to decorate it. I ripped these pages to frame the opening, and then added in a tag with another one of our little dangles with butterflies on it. So that when you pull this out, you still see a design behind. And I'll tell you what I did on this. I glued it right across here inside. So I made a pocket this way, and I made a pocket at the top for another writing space. And the words here say, "Remember to have fun. I wake up every day with a sense of gratitude and a sense of newness. Every day is a new day for me. I don't really spend time anticipating, and I'm not victimized by memories. So it's fun to be alive. You should try it. And I've just got some ephemera here and a little wooden heart. This is kind of an upside down pocket, kind of like a tuck spot. And I just decorated it with this doily and ribbon and this little girl. And this pulls out this way and opens up for writing. I just took one of the papers and folded it in thirds. This is another envelope that I've covered with our papers. And this one says, never delay happiness. Try to be happy in its present moment, and put not off being so to a time to come, as though that time should be of another make from this which has already come and is ours. Live in the moment. Added some lace. I folded this up and made pockets. That's what I did. It's one of the papers, and I folded it up to make pockets so that it would be smaller than this other. Even if something is left undone, everyone must take time to sit still and watch the leaves turn. And I had a little pattern for leaves, and I just cut those out and scrunched them up and made sort of like a dry leaf with a tag inside the pocket. This is the center of the middle signature. I did the pocket over here with another, this is a maple leaf, and some tags. This up here is a hidden paper clip that I didn't make from this kit. I just had it in my stash and put it on there and clipped this little girl in there. On this side of the page, I have used a large envelope with an opening in it and flipped it, folded it, and so that it flips up. Inside, I covered with some of our papers and put a beautiful scene with a candle journal card that fits inside there where you can see the design. Again, this flips up for writing space. And I made a pocket out of this side for 2 more tags. It's kind of fun to come up with ideas of ways to use the envelopes. I've saved so many, and I don't use them like I should. This is the back page of the second signature, and I've just made a pocket with some lace, decorated it, and put in a tag and a journaling card. This is the last signature, and I've added some lace here, the word dream. Butterfly up here. These little butterflies come from the Dollar Tree. They used to be $1, now they're $1.25, I think. This one is entitled Stewards of the Earth. We give thanks for the sun, even when behind the clouds it hides. We give thanks for the wind, though it bends the birches low. We give thanks for the rain, gentle or torrential. We give thanks for the earth. For its beauty and glory and power we give thanks. We give us grace to be good stewards of this, our inheritance. Sometimes I don't think we do a very good job of that overall, but we can each be responsible for our own little part of this earth. I made a little pocket down here with some lace and butterflies, and I inserted this beautiful little girl. And then this is just something someone sent me. It's got a die cut edge on it for writing. I used to do swaps a couple times, and then I don't have time to respond like I should on those things. This is a pretty page that I just accentuated with some paper flowers, added a tab and another little dangle with a treble clef and a butterfly and some lace. writing space here. This one says, climb the mountains and get their good tidings. Nature's peace will flow into you as sunshine into flowers. The winds will blow their freshness into you, and the storms, their energy and cares will drop off like autumn leaves. This beautiful lace. I just accentuated this page with some book page and pumpkins. There's another pocket with some tags, a journal card inside. This saying says, everywhere you look, there is not a flower that opens, not a seed that falls onto the ground, and not an ear of wheat that nods on the end of its stalk in the wind that does not preach and proclaim the greatness and the mercy of God to the whole world. Here's another saying that I added to a writing page that says, breaking bread with friends. A circle of friends is a blessing, a blessed thing. Sweet is the breaking of bread with friends. For the honor of their presence at our board, we are deeply grateful, Lord. Thanks be to thee for friendship shared. Thanks be to thee for food prepared. Bless thou the cup, bless thou the bread, thy blessing rest upon each head. That would be a beautiful prayer to say before dinner. This page, I just added a little decorative piece down here, and this one says, gratitude helps you to grow and expand. Gratitude brings joy and laughter into your life and into the lives of all those around you. I just love these thoughts in here. This could very well be a gratitude journal. Here I just added this journal card as a pocket and tucked a little piece of ephemera in there. This is just a little die cut flower. This is a piece of butterfly artwork that I had in my stash. It says, I admit to being at times, suddenly and without the slightest warning, extremely happy. This is the back inside cover. I put a belly band and just took one of the papers and folded it for writing. Added some butterflies that I had in my stash. And this one says, winged heart. Wake at dawn with a winged heart and give thanks for another day of loving. And this just tucks right in here. So that's the end of my journal, Soft Sweet Autumn Journal. I didn't think I would ever finish it, and I did not get to make a Christmas journal this year because I made some Christmas gifts and some Christmas cards, but not a journal because I just didn't have the time. I've been busy with lots of things, and I hope to get back to actually making these beautiful journals. I love to make them and keep them for a while, and then give them to a special friend that comes to mind. You know, as I'm thinking about giving them a gift, I go through my journals and find just the right one. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I have some catching up to do, but I have purchased so many digital kits and so many great ideas that I hope that I can spend time in here each day making beautiful things, just so that I have the opportunity to be creative. It brings me a lot of peace and happiness and joy, and I wish that for you also. So remember, every day's a gift, and look for the joy in each day. Share it with everyone you meet along the way. We never know what others are going through, and it's very important to try to be aware that the things we do and say affect other people, and we want it to be a positive effect. So I'll be back before you know it. I'll see you soon.